A New Jersey woman who was helped by a homeless man after she ran out of gas on an interstate in Philadelphia has raised more than $80,000 for the Good Samaritan. Kate McClure, 27, started the GoFundMe campaign earlier this month after she said she ran out of gas on Interstate 95 and a homeless man, Johnny Bobbitt Jr. walked a few blocks and bought her some with his last $20. McClure said she didn't have any money to repay him at the time but returned to the road several times to give him cash, clothes and food. After a few visits, she started the fundraiser with the hopes of using the money toward housing and other expenses for the 34-year-old Bobbitt. "I wish that I could do more for this selfless man who went out of his way just to help me that day," she wrote on the fundraising page. Donations have poured in, and the fundraiser has shattered its goal of raising $10,000 for Bobbitt. About 2,700 people had given to the campaign by Wednesday evening. Driving into Philly one night, I made the mistake of thinking that I would be able to make it all the way down I-95 with my gas light on, McClure wrote on GoFundMe. "Needless to say, I was wrong. I never ran out of gas before, and my heart was beating out of my chest. I pulled over as far as I could and got out of the car to head to the nearest gas station. That's when I met Johnny. Johnny sits on the side of the road every day, holding a sign. He saw me pull over and knew something was wrong. He told me to get back in the car and lock the doors. A few minutes later, he comes back with a red gas can. Johnny did not ask me for $1, and I couldn't repay him at that moment because I didn't have any cash, but I have been stopping by his spot for the past few weeks. I repaid him for the gas, gave him a jacket, gloves, a hat, and warm socks, and I give him a few dollars every time I see him. I wish that I could do more for this selfless man who went out of his way just to help me that day. He is such a great guy, and talking to him each time I see him makes me want to help him more and more." One day I stopped to see him and had a few things in a bag to give him, one of which was a box of cereal bars, so he could have something that he could carry around and eat. He was very appreciative as usual, and the first thing he said was, "Do you want one?" Another time I dropped off 2 Iowa gift cards and a case of water. The first words that came out of his mouth were, "I can't wait to show the guys." There are 2 others he hangs out with, and they all take care of each other. If just those 2 statements alone do not give you a glimpse of the good heart this man has, I'm not sure anything will. I am raising money for Johnny. With the money, I would like to get him first and last month's rent at an apartment, a reliable vehicle, and 4 to 6 months worth of expenses. He is very interested in finding a job, and I believe that with a place to be able to clean up every night and get a good night's rest, his life can get back to being normal. Truly believe that all Johnny needs is one little break. Hopefully with your help I can be the one to give it to him. Please help this man get into a home. It is already getting so cold out in Philadelphia, and I can't imagine what it will be like to be out there all winter. Any little bit will help.